God says, someone is warning you about a person whose name begins with the letter M. Do not ignore this. Listen this quickly before it's too late. You were not brought here by accident. This moment is not a coincidence. I am calling out to you now. My child, I am trying to warn you because there is something hidden in plain sight. I need you to listen and stay with me. There is someone around you, and their name begins with the letter M. They carry an energy that is not from me. Do not take this lightly. Your spiritual safety, your blessings, your peace, everything that I've been trying to pour into your life could be delayed or destroyed if you miss this word. Watch carefully. Stay till the end. Because if you skip this, you might walk straight into something I was trying to save you from. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to receive what I'm about to speak into your life. You've been feeling strange around this person. Maybe they've been draining you. Maybe they speak sweetly, but something doesn't sit right. You've brushed it off. You've second-guessed yourself. But I am confirming it now. I see what you cannot. I hear what they say in secret. I know what's behind their smile. And I am telling you, beware. They are not sent by me. This person whose name begins with M might not look like a threat, but the enemy knows how to wear masks. They might be close to you. They might have earned your trust, but their heart is not aligned with mine. Their intentions are not pure. My child, I am a God of peace and clarity, not confusion and chaos. And when I stir your spirit, it is not for nothing. That heaviness you feel when they enter the room, that sudden tension, that is me warning you. Don't ignore your discernment. It is one of my gifts to you. I gave you that inner alarm for a reason. When you feel uneasy without explanation, don't shut that down. That is my spirit trying to get your attention. You've been praying for answers, haven't you? You've asked me to reveal who is really for you. Well, I am answering you now. Like this video, if you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted and now realize I was trying to warn you even back then. My beloved, I am not just here to protect you from people. I am here to preserve the promise I have placed over your life. You carry something divine. You carry purpose. You carry legacy. And the enemy sees that. He sends distractions, not always in the form of storms, but sometimes through relationships that look good but are poison underneath. I'm exposing it now so you don't fall into a trap later. Comment 1111. If you believe God is revealing something to you right now, you may ask, God, what do I do now? Stay close to me. Don't make sudden moves based on fear. Instead, ask me for wisdom. I'll show you how to protect your peace. I'll guide you on how to step back without guilt. You don't have to confront or accuse. You just have to follow me when I nudge your spirit. I'll make your path clear. Remember, the devil is subtle. He doesn't always show up with horns. Sometimes he shows up smiling, offering comfort, pretending to care. But my sheep know my voice. And this is my voice speaking now, pulling you back from something that could have delayed your destiny. The enemy cannot take what I have promised you unless you hand it over. And he will use confusion, emotional ties, guilt, and even manipulation to do just that. But I came to give you power, love, and a sound mind. Not a spirit of fear, not a spirit of doubt, not a spirit of anxiety. You are more covered than you know. You are more protected than you feel. Even when you don't see it, I am blocking things that were never meant to touch you. But for me to keep covering you, you have to stay within the boundaries I set. And part of that means letting go of people who are quietly poisoning your spirit. Comment 222 if you trust me even when you don't understand it all. This isn't just about a person. It's about the weight they carry, the words they speak, the atmosphere they bring into your life. I have been whispering it for weeks now. Pay attention. When your mood shifts around them, take note. When you feel smaller, anxious, or drained after being with them, don't dismiss that. I don't want you living in cycles. I don't want you stuck in spiritual warfare that I never called you into. Some battles aren't yours, they're caused by who you allow in your circle. The letter M is not just a name, it's a mark, it's a signal. This person has access to you that they shouldn't have. They're getting too close to places in your heart I haven't healed yet, and if you're not careful, they will reopen wounds I died to heal. I want to bless you with peace, but I can't pour into a space that's already full of conflict. I want to bring you clarity, but not if you're clinging to confusion. I want to raise you up, but you can't take everyone with you. Not everyone deserves a front row seat in your life, especially when they're secretly rooting against you. Yes, I see their hearts. I hear what they won't say to your face, and I'm telling you, step back. Love from a distance if you must, but do not ignore the signs I've been sending you. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not alone. I'm walking with you, even when you're unsure, even when you're scared to let go. I will never leave you or forsake you, but I need your trust. I need your yes. I need you to care more about your peace than people's opinions. I need you to choose your future over familiar pain. I will reward your obedience. I will honor your discernment. What's coming is greater than what's leaving, but you must let it go. You must take this seriously. This isn't just about today, it's about where I'm trying to take you. You've been asking me for breakthrough. You've been crying out for change. This is part of it. You are not here by mistake. I guided you here for a reason. You may not realize it, but this is divine timing. You've been sensing that something's off. You've been trying to explain away the heaviness in your spirit. But now I'm giving you confirmation. I am the Lord your God, and I never let my children walk into darkness without sending light ahead. This word is your light. It is your shield. It is your answer. I am not just whispering anymore. I am raising my voice in your spirit. I'm tugging at your heart, urging you to stop and listen. I'm warning you, not to scare you, but to save you. The one with a name beginning with M, pay attention. This is not about suspicion. This is about protection. I have been showing you the truth, but now I am speaking it clearly. Do not ignore the unease. Do not ignore the red flags. I put those there for your safety. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I am showing you now. You may be thinking, but they haven't done anything that bad. Let me tell you, the enemy doesn't always start with obvious destruction. He begins with subtle distraction. He weaves himself in through charm, through laughter, through so-called support. But underneath, there's jealousy, there's manipulation, there's a hidden motive. And the longer you keep them near, the more tangled your life becomes. You asked me why your peace has been shaking, why your focus has been off, why your prayers have felt blocked. You blamed yourself. You thought it was a personal failure. But the truth is, you've been entertaining a presence I never invited into your life. You've been holding space for someone I was trying to remove. And now I am making it clear. My child, you cannot carry purpose and poison together. Let me be honest with you, this journey won't always be filled with applause. Some people will hate the light I've placed inside you. Some will smile while secretly hoping you fall. Some will walk with you, not because they love you, but because they're trying to keep a close eye on your progress. And yes, one of them is wearing the name that starts with M. This is not about judgment. This is about discernment. I gave you a heart to love, but I also gave you eyes to see and ears to hear. Use them. You don't need a dramatic exit, you just need a faithful response. Pull back. Guard your space. Seek my face. I will show you what's real and what's counterfeit. You've been fooled before, but not this time, not if you walk with me. You've come too far to let this connection derail you. You've survived too much to go backward now. I didn't deliver you from your past for you to repeat it with new faces. I didn't bring you through storms just so you could live in spiritual confusion. I want to elevate you. I want to free you. But elevation often requires separation. Don't be afraid to walk alone for a season if it means walking with me. Comment 555 if you choose my direction over your comfort. Yes, I know it's hard. I know you've grown attached. I know it feels safe to keep them close, but not all comfort is from me. Some comfort is the enemy's way of keeping you stuck. I want you to grow. I want you to soar, and that means I must trim the branches that are draining you. You've been asking for more peace, more purpose, more strength, and I've been ready to give it to you. But I cannot bless a house that's built on divided loyalty. I need your yes, I need your surrender, and I need your courage, because when you let go of what's not from me, I will send what is. There's someone I'm preparing for your life, a connection that carries my anointing, a friend, a partner, a helper, someone who will water your spirit and not just take from it. But you must make space. I cannot fill your hands with miracles if they're still holding confusion. This is a warning, but it's also a promise. I promise that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. I promise that obedience will always lead to blessing. I promise that when you protect your spirit, you protect your future. Do not let guilt manipulate you into staying connected to someone I've been trying to remove. The enemy uses emotions to trap the chosen, but I gave you truth to break the chains. You may be worried, what if I'm wrong? That's why I gave you the Holy Spirit. Ask. I will confirm it again and again. I am not the author of confusion. I will speak through signs, through dreams, through that still small voice inside you. If you are listening, you will know. Do not trade your peace for popularity. Do not trade your anointing for acceptance. Do not trade your calling for company. Not everyone walking with you is meant to cross the next bridge, and sometimes I separate to protect. What feels like rejection may be my redirection. What feels like a loss may actually be your liberation. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You are chosen. You are covered. You are set apart. You were never meant to blend in. That's why they misunderstand you. That's why you feel spiritually heavy when you're around certain people. It's not your imagination. It's a signal. Your spirit is not aligning with theirs because your destiny isn't connected to theirs. The one with the letter M, pray for them, but protect yourself. Don't speak curses, speak blessings, but from a distance. You don't owe anyone access to your heart just because they once shared a moment in your life. Seasons change, people change, and I am calling you into a new season now. Comment 1212 if you believe this next season is going to be filled with clarity and divine alignment. You are not losing anything when you walk away from confusion. You're gaining peace. You're gaining strength. You're gaining vision. I'm going to show you who's been praying for you and who's been praying on you. I'm going to reveal who's truly sent and who's been planted to block your breakthrough. So stay close to me. Keep praying, keep fasting, keep trusting. And when I ask you to let go, do it quickly. Delay is dangerous. Disobedience opens doors the enemy can walk through. But when you move, when I speak, chains break, doors open, mountains fall, and nothing the enemy planned will come to pass. My child, you are still reading this because your spirit knows I am speaking to you. You've asked me for direction. You've cried out for clarity. And this is my answer. Don't doubt it. Don't delay. Don't brush it off as a random feeling. I do not speak in riddles when I am trying to protect your heart. I speak plainly when the danger is close. You are not crazy. You are not being paranoid. What you feel is real. What I am showing you is the truth. This isn't about drama. This is about destiny. And that person whose name begins with M is not carrying the intentions you think they are. The enemy loves to disguise himself in familiar faces. And you must understand, not every person close to you is for you. You've been sensing resistance lately. Doors that should have opened by now seem stuck. Prayers feel delayed. Peace comes and goes. I want you to know it's not that I'm not moving. It's that I'm waiting for you to move first. You cannot stay in partnership with someone I have not assigned to your purpose and expect everything to flow. Alignment matters. And right now, there's someone close who is pulling your spirit in the wrong direction. Comment 777 if you know this word is reaching you right where you are. There is a heaviness around you, and it's not all yours. Sometimes you are carrying battles that were never meant for you to fight. Because you've allowed someone too close, their storm is now leaking into your peace. You are absorbing their confusion, their distractions, and their emotional chaos. And I am telling you now, release them before it starts robbing you of your strength. This warning is urgent because I see what's ahead. I know what you don't. That connection is delaying something I have already set in motion. I have been lining up opportunities. I have been preparing favor. But I cannot pour new blessings into a space that is still polluted by the wrong presence. I need you to cleanse your circle. I need you to trust me enough to walk away, even if it hurts. I have always been your provider. I have always been your protector. So why would I lead you into a wilderness now? No, I am not leaving you. I am leading you. But you must come with clean hands and a surrendered heart. You cannot drag confusion into your calling. You cannot bring compromise into your promise. There is someone better aligned with your purpose. Someone who will not question your growth, mock your healing, or shrink your vision. But you won't meet them while you're still clinging to someone I've been trying to release you from. Don't confuse comfort with connection. Don't confuse history with destiny. Comment 999 if you believe God is pulling you out of something to prepare you for something greater. You have to understand this. Peace is a sign. When something is from me, it will not come with constant confusion. It will not keep you in a place of second guessing, walking on eggshells, or trying to prove your worth. That is not love. That is not grace. That is not me. I love you too much to let you waste another season in spiritual warfare I never called you into. You've been through enough, you've carried enough, now it's time to walk in freedom. But freedom requires obedience. I am not just trying to take something from you, I am trying to give you something better. You keep asking me, why is it so hard to let go? Because your soul got entangled. You opened your heart to someone who never deserved that access. But I am the chain breaker. I am the restorer. If you'll give me your willingness, I'll give you the strength. If you'll give me your tears, I'll give you healing. But I need your full surrender. The truth is, you already know what to do. You've known for a while. I'm just confirming what you were too afraid to admit. But courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move anyway, with me by your side. And I promise you this, you will not regret trusting me. You will not regret choosing peace. You will not regret obeying my voice. What I am about to bring into your life will make you forget the pain of what you had to walk away from. My glory is going to flood your life. My favor is going to chase you down. My hand is upon you, and nothing can stop what I'm about to do. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This isn't just a shift, it's a divine reset. You will wake up lighter, you will breathe easier, you will walk with confidence. And every weight, every delay, every toxic voice that tried to keep you bound will be silenced. But you must act now, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because what you tolerate today will cost you tomorrow. I am not trying to make you fearful. I am giving you vision. I am showing you what's real. I am calling you out of the fog and into clarity. And yes, this will hurt, but it won't break you. I will hold you through it. I will comfort you. I will remind you every day that obedience is better than sacrifice. You won't lose anything I intended for you. You won't miss anything that belongs to you. I am your source, and I never run out. So, let them go. Pray for them, but release them. Wish them well, but close that chapter. Don't wait for closure. Don't wait for validation. Don't wait for them to change. Listen to me. I am your shepherd. I am your healer. I am your deliverer. You don't need to announce your decision to anyone. You don't need to defend your boundaries. Just walk in obedience. I'll handle the rest. I'll protect your name. I'll restore your strength. I'll guide your every step. Comment 1010 if you're walking away from confusion and into peace with me. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you. I am standing in front of you, behind you, beside you. My angels are surrounding you. My favor is covering you. And my spirit is leading you out of this space and into your next level. I see the tears. I know it's painful. But on the other side of this obedience is a blessing so big your heart won't even remember what it lost. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just beginning. This is your turning point. This is your moment of clarity. This is your rescue. You're still here because your spirit knows this is truth. I have been trying to get your attention, not through fear, but through love. I don't want you walking blind into something that can break you. My child, you are too valuable, too anointed, too deeply favored to ignore this moment. Listen closely. The warning is not a threat, it is my mercy reaching for you. Before damage is done, before tears are shed, before the delay becomes a detour, this person whose name starts with the letter M has a grip on your life that I am asking you to release. I'm not saying they're evil. I'm saying they're not aligned with where I'm taking you. And that alone is enough. Some people are not enemies, but they are weights. And even a good person in the wrong place can be a distraction sent by the enemy. You need to be sharp right now. Your next steps matter. The door you've been praying to open is close, but who you're standing next to can determine if it opens or stays shut. Comment 1515 if you believe God is guiding your steps right now. You keep wondering why you feel tired, even after resting, why your heart feels unsettled, even when you're not in chaos, why your joy seems to rise and fall depending on who's around. That's not a coincidence. That's spiritual friction. That's your soul telling you it's time to disconnect from what's draining you. I've placed so much inside of you. Gifts, purpose, a calling that touches lives. But when you surround yourself with voices that doubt me, that speak fear, that stir confusion, you start shrinking. You start silencing yourself. You stop dreaming. And that's not who I called you to be. I called you to stand tall in faith, to walk boldly in purpose, to speak truth in love. But how can you hear my voice when you keep turning up the volume on voices I never told you to follow? It's time to silence the noise. It's time to reclaim your space. This is more than a warning. This is a shift. The season you're walking into will require a lighter heart, clearer mind, and deeper faith. And you cannot carry people who keep pulling you backward. You cannot reach the mountain while staying tied to the valley. Comment 1717 if you're choosing growth over comfort. I know letting go is hard. I know you feel responsible. I know you're afraid of being misunderstood. But let me tell you, this obedience to me is never wasted. I will reward your surrender. I will give you peace that no person can give. I will bring new relationships that are healthy, holy, and healing. But I can't do that while you're still holding the door open for what I'm trying to close. You're not rejecting them, you're responding to me. And when you respond to me, I take care of everything else. I'll restore your heart. I'll protect your name. I'll strengthen you in every place you feel weak. Because I never call you to walk away from something without walking with you into something better. I'm not asking you to hate them. I'm asking you to love yourself enough to honor my direction. You were made in my image. You are royalty in my eyes. You carry a light that the enemy has been trying to dim. This connection, this influence, it's part of the plan to distract you, but not anymore. Because now your eyes are open, and once I open your eyes, I will never ask you to go back to blindness. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are things I've been waiting to release over your life. Peace like a river, joy that doesn't waver, opportunities that come without sorrow, healing that touches your soul and your mind. But I needed your hands empty. I needed your heart available. I needed your attention back on me, because I miss you too. Yes, you, the one who used to talk to me freely, the one who used to trust me without hesitation, the one who worshipped me, Not because things were perfect, but because you knew I was with you. Come back to me. Let me be your source again. Let me be your peace. Let me be your strength. You've tried figuring it out on your own. You've tried giving people more chances than they deserved. But now it's my turn. Let me lead. Let me heal. Let me restore. And I promise you will not walk this road alone. I've gone ahead of you. I've made a way. I've cleared the path. You just have to walk it with me. Comment Amen if you're choosing to walk forward with me, no matter what it costs. I want to remind you again, you are not losing something, you are gaining clarity, you are gaining alignment. You are gaining a future that fits the faith you've been holding on to. There are divine connections waiting, people who will pour into your soul without draining it. People who will lift you up instead of tear you down. People who will speak life and not gossip. People who will pray for you and not prey on you. But I cannot connect you with what's next if you're still holding on to what's past. You have to trust that I see the full picture. You only see pieces, but I see the end from the beginning. And I know exactly who needs to walk with you and who needs to be released. I am proud of you. Yes, I see how much you've grown, how much you fought to keep your heart soft even after betrayal. How many nights you cried and still showed up the next day. That didn't go unnoticed. I was there every single time, and I'm still here, still speaking, still guiding, still loving you deeper than you'll ever understand. So if you hear nothing else, hear this. You are not alone in this moment. I am with you. I'm not disappointed in your delay. I'm just determined to see you walk in everything I've promised. And that means I will keep calling you out of harmful spaces. I will keep pressing your spirit when danger is near. I will keep sending words like this until you remember who you are and who you belong to. You belong to me, and I don't play about my children. Stay close to me now. Your next steps matter. Every moment you choose me over comfort, you're stepping deeper into purpose. And every time you say no to what looks good but isn't from me, you're saying yes to miracles that have been waiting for your obedience. You are not weak, you are wise. You are not losing, you are learning. And this time, you won't repeat the same lesson. This time, you'll move with clarity, you'll walk with strength. You'll protect your peace like it's sacred because it is. Now take a breath. You're doing better than you think. You've come further than you realize. And what's waiting on the other side of this moment is going to remind you why the struggle was worth it. You're still reading this because deep down, your spirit knows this is real. This isn't just a moment, it's a wake-up call. I've been speaking to you in dreams, in restlessness, in moments of silence when everything around you went quiet, but your heart started to stir. That was me. I've been trying to reach you, trying to whisper before I had to raise my voice. And now I'm speaking clearly. Listen to me now before the weight of this delay becomes too much to carry. There is someone around you, someone whose name begins with M. You've given them your trust, your heart, your time. But I see what you can't. I see their thoughts when you're not in the room. I see the intent behind their actions. And I've been warning you not to punish you, but to protect you. You are one of my chosen. And I do not allow confusion to sit comfortably around the ones I love. That's why you've been unsettled. That's why peace keeps slipping out of your hands every time you try to explain away what your spirit already knows. Stop wrestling with what I've already revealed. Stop trying to force what I am asking you to release. Comment 222 if you trust what God is showing you. You've prayed for discernment. You've asked me to make things clear. Now that I have, don't harden your heart. Don't let comfort speak louder than calling. This person isn't evil, but they are not assigned to your future. They are part of a chapter that's ending, and I won't let you carry them into a place where they will only slow you down. Yes, they may have meant something to you. Yes, you may have shared moments, but just because someone walked with you for a season doesn't mean they're meant to stay for every season. Some people are only bridges, but when you start trying to build a house on a bridge, things fall apart. That's what's been happening. That's what I'm trying to stop. You are not too sensitive. You are not imagining things. You're waking up. You're finally starting to see. And I'm proud of you for not ignoring that inner voice anymore. Because that voice is mine. That whisper in your heart, that's me. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am removing people, not to hurt you, but to make space. There are divine appointments waiting, doors that cannot be opened until the wrong voices are silenced. You've been trying to bring everyone with you, but not everyone can survive where I'm taking you. And if you're not careful, they'll drag you back to where you've already been delivered from. I'm calling you to walk lighter, to walk freer, to walk with clarity. But first, you must choose it. You must be willing to lay down what I never asked you to carry. Comment 1111 if you believe God is calling you into something better. You've stayed in some connections out of fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of regret. Fear of judgment. But fear is not from me. I am not the God of fear. I am the God of courage, of boldness, of peace. I need you to step forward with faith now. I won't let you fall. I won't let you go. I'm not asking you to walk away. I'm inviting you to walk towards something greater. It's okay to feel torn. It's okay to grieve the end of a connection. But don't let your emotions override your obedience. Emotions are real, but they are not your guide. I am. And when I say it's time, it's time. You've held on long enough. You've tried. You've poured out. You've given your best. Now let me take it from here. I will bring healing. I will fill the empty space. I will redeem the time that felt wasted. Nothing given in love is ever wasted when it's surrendered to me. You think letting go is the end, but it's actually the beginning. This is the doorway to the freedom you've been praying for, the stability, the clarity, the joy that lasts, not joy that fades when a certain person walks in or out of your life. I want to give you peace that stays. I want to give you relationships that feel safe. And to do that, I have to first remove what is unsafe. I know this is heavy. I know you wish it were different. But I'm not trying to make you cold, I'm making you clear. There's a difference. I want your heart to stay soft but guarded, loving but wise, open but discerning. You've learned so much, and now it's time to live by that wisdom. Comment Amen if you're ready to walk in God's wisdom and not your emotions. You're not walking into loneliness, you're walking into alignment. The right people are coming. The right voices are being raised. The right doors are unlocking. But I needed your attention first. I needed to remove the noise, the distraction, the person who smiled in your presence but doubted you behind closed doors. I've seen what you haven't. I've heard the things they didn't say in front of you. And because I love you, I'm exposing the truth. You deserve peace. You deserve consistency. You deserve truth. And those things can only come from me. Stop looking for them in broken people. Stop asking the wrong person to value what I placed inside of you. If they were meant to honor it, They would have already. I'm not just removing what's wrong, I'm building what's right. Every time you say yes to me, you're saying yes to healing, yes to hope, yes to a future that finally makes sense. You're doing it. Even if it feels shaky, even if it feels unclear, you're choosing me, and I promise I will make this worth it. I will pour out so much favor that you'll look back and thank me for every door I closed, every person I removed, every connection I ended. My child, I see the battle going on in your heart. You want to trust me, but the emotions are heavy. You're wondering, did I waste my time? Was any of it real? Let me speak to that now. No time spent in love is ever wasted, but continuing in something I am asking you to leave will cost you more than you know. You've heard the truth. You've felt it in your spirit. And now you must respond to what I've revealed. I don't show you things just to disturb you. I reveal things so you can be free, so you don't keep building a future on shaky ground, so you don't keep giving your best to someone who is only giving their version of loyalty when it benefits them. I know what's ahead. I see the things they hide. And while your heart may still be trying to hold on, I need you to trust what I'm exposing. Comment 333 if you're choosing God's direction over your doubts. I am not asking you to hate. I'm asking you to let go. There is a difference. Hate binds your soul, but letting go brings peace, and peace is your portion. Not worry, not anxiety, not trying to read between the lines of someone's mixed signals. That's not what love looks like. That's not what I created you for. You were created for truth, for clarity, for love that reflects me, for connections that uplift your purpose, not compete with it. And that's why I've been stirring your spirit lately, because something's been off. You've tried to reason through it. You've made excuses for it. But I'm asking you now to surrender your logic and follow my leading. The name beginning with M is not just a person. It represents a place in your life that I want to heal. That relationship, that interaction, that closeness you once felt, it's changed. And I've allowed it to shift so you would notice. Sometimes I remove peace from a connection not because I'm punishing you, but because I'm preparing you to walk away, preparing you to protect your heart, preparing you to receive the blessing I've been holding until your hands are free again. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You may not see it today, but you will look back one day and thank me for this. You'll thank me for the unanswered texts, for the sudden distance, for the moments that felt like rejection but were really divine protection. I am not punishing you, I am preserving you. Comment 555 if you know God is preserving your life for something greater. There's something you must understand. Every relationship, every connection carries a spirit. And when someone's spirit is not aligned with mine, it will begin to disturb yours. That's why the same words they say don't land the same anymore. That's why being around them leaves you drained instead of refreshed. That's why you feel like you're walking on eggshells instead of walking in peace. I need you to protect your environment, not out of fear, but out of honor for what I've placed inside of you. You carry something holy, something sacred, my purpose, my promises, my anointing, and not everyone can handle that. Some will try to tear it down. Some will pretend to support you while secretly resenting your growth. And others will try to stay close, just to stay updated, not because they truly care. But I care. I care deeply. And I am stepping in now. That connection with the one whose name begins with M, it has reached its end. You've seen the signs. You've heard my voice. This is your confirmation. You don't need to wait for betrayal to walk away. You don't need to wait for something drastic to happen. You can leave in peace. You can walk away because I said it's time. And I will honor your obedience with healing, with favor, and with divine protection. You won't always understand it now, but you will soon. And in time, you'll see that what felt like loss was actually the first step into freedom. Comment 1010 if you're walking into freedom with God. I need you to be ready for what I'm about to release in your life. A shift is coming, and I can't send it while you're still clinging to the wrong people. You've been asking for doors to open, for favor to flow, for clarity to come, and I want to give all of it to you. But you must walk through this first. This is your test. Can you trust me enough to walk away from comfort? Can you trust me when nothing makes sense but your spirit knows it's right? Can you obey without knowing what's next? Because real faith doesn't need to see the whole road, it just takes the next step. Take that step now. I've already gone ahead of you. I've cleared the path. What waits for you is better than what you're afraid to lose. What I'm about to do will restore every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of confusion. You are not alone. Heaven is backing you. I'm surrounding you with angels. I'm fighting for you. I'm pouring strength into your spirit even now. Even as you read these words, your heart is beginning to calm, your mind is becoming clear, and your next steps are being lit up with my light. I've never left you. Even when you were lost in your emotions, I was right there. Even when you stayed longer than you should have, I covered you. And now, I'm inviting you to something better. But to step into better, you must release what no longer fits. This person, this presence, is not part of your purpose anymore. And holding on will only cause unnecessary delay. But when you obey, you will see how quickly I move. Doors will open, blessings will pour, and you will feel light again, free again, joyful again. My child, do you feel that shift happening inside you? That's not fear, it's clarity. That's not guilt, it's release. You've carried this for so long, and now your spirit is finally beginning to understand. I'm not just asking you to leave something behind. I'm preparing you for what you were always meant to walk into. This is bigger than one person. It's about your entire future. It's about the purpose I planted in you before the world ever knew your name. That's why the pressure has been rising. That's why you feel like you're in a constant battle. It's because you're on the edge of breakthrough. And just before I open the door, the enemy will do everything he can to distract you. He'll send people who speak in soft tones but carry dark intentions. He'll stir confusion through those you trusted. And if you're not careful, you'll think the battle is yours to fight. But I'm telling you now, this battle is not yours, it's mine. All I need from you is obedience. Comment 1212 if you're laying the battle down and trusting God to fight for you. You keep asking me, God, why does it hurt so much to let them go? Because you gave your heart, and your heart is tender. That tenderness isn't a weakness, it's a reflection of me. I made you to feel, to love, to care deeply. But I never asked you to stay attached to someone who is quietly dimming your light. I gave you light for a reason. I need you to protect it. Not just for you, but for those who are still waiting on your voice, your gifts, your example. You can't pour out if someone is constantly draining you. You can't speak life if you're stuck constantly explaining your worth to someone who refuses to see it. And I didn't call you to shrink so someone else can feel bigger. I called you to rise, to grow, to shine. And yes, sometimes rising means rising above certain people. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. The one with the name starting in M? I'm asking you again. Clearly, let them go. Release the fear of being misunderstood. Release the guilt of what they might say. Release the thought that you owe them more. You don't. You've given what I asked you to give. You've stayed longer than you needed to. Now it's time to trust me with what happens next. I will handle what you cannot. I will defend you where you cannot speak. I will deal with the unseen things that have tried to steal your peace. All I need is your yes. Comment Amen if you're giving God your yes right now. You see, you've been called to something rare. You're not like everyone else. Your life isn't meant to look like everyone else's. That's why you can't carry what everyone else tolerates. That's why their habits don't sit right with you. That's why their conversations feel heavy in your soul. It's not judgment, it's spiritual sensitivity. It's me awakening your discernment. This is how I lead my chosen ones. I don't just speak through thunder, I speak through whispers. I let you feel the shift in the atmosphere when something is off. I let your spirit react when something doesn't align. That's not paranoia, that's protection. You've been trained by my spirit to see what others miss. Now it's time to act on what I've shown you. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for approval. You've already been released from that connection. Your spirit already knows it. This is just the moment when your heart catches up. It's time to walk away, not in anger, not in fear, but in peace, in confidence, in purpose. I know you've cried over this. I've caught every tear, but I'm about to turn those tears into testimony. I'm about to show you why this had to happen, why I closed the door, why I pulled the curtain back. It wasn't to break you, it was to protect the most sacred parts of who you are. Comment 777 if you believe God is protecting something sacred inside of you. I made you with intention. I formed you with greatness in mind. But if you surround yourself with people who speak fear, who choose jealousy over celebration, who manipulate instead of honor, your heart will start to forget what I called you to be. That's why I intervene. That's why I disrupt what you thought was stable. Because I see what's growing behind the scenes. I see the weeds before they choke the roots. And I love you too much to let you stay connected to someone who refuses to grow. There is a new chapter waiting, full of clarity, full of peace, full of people who speak life and walk in light. But you can't reach that place while clinging to what I'm asking you to lay down. I've given you enough time to see it. Now, I'm giving you the strength to walk away from it. You'll feel lighter. You'll breathe easier, and you'll see how much space they were taking in your heart. Space I've been waiting to fill with joy, with purpose, with love that doesn't confuse or control. I'm not just removing something from your life, I'm making room for what you've been praying for in secret, the peace you ask me for at night, the strength you need to keep going, the confirmation that you're on the right path. This is it. This is me answering your prayer. You're still here because you know this word is for you. Your spirit is stirred, your heart is awake, and you are beginning to realize that this isn't just another moment, it's a defining one. I brought you here, not to scare you, but to prepare you. You are walking into a new season, and in this new season, you must be lighter, wiser, aligned. And to be aligned with me, you must release who I never sent. There is someone you've been unsure about. You've questioned whether you're imagining things. You've second-guessed your own feelings. But I'm confirming it again, it's not just a thought, it's me. That name that starts with M is more than a coincidence, it's a caution. And I would not keep bringing it to your attention if it didn't matter. I don't deal in random. Everything I show you has purpose. You're not losing something valuable, you're stepping away from something that was never meant to stay. If you saw what I saw, you'd be running. If you heard what I heard, you'd thank me for the warning. But even without seeing the full picture, I need your faith to rise. I need you to trust my voice more than your feelings. Comment 999 if you're ready to walk by faith and not by sight. This is not the first time you've felt this kind of tension. You've been here before. There was someone before who brought the same unease. Someone who said all the right things but carried all the wrong intentions. And what happened? You paid the price. You lost your peace. You doubted your worth. And still, I restored you. But now, I don't want you to go through the cycle again. I'm not just your healer, I'm your protector. I'm not just here to restore you after the damage. I'm here to warn you before it happens. Will you listen this time? Will you walk away before it costs you your joy? You've outgrown this connection. That's why it's been uncomfortable. That's why things feel off. You're not who you were when you met them. You've grown. You've matured. You've started seeking me more. And they haven't. You're trying to pull someone forward who's still clinging to where you used to be. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. That's not love, that's bondage. And I did not set you free for you to chain yourself again out of guilt or emotional confusion. Comment 1111. If you know you've outgrown certain people and you're ready to move forward. My child, hear me, growth will always cost you something. It may cost you the comfort of familiar conversations, the laughter that once felt real, the emotional safety you thought they provided. But I promise, what you gain will be so much greater. You will gain freedom, you will gain clarity, you will gain you again. Because somewhere along the way, you started compromising. You lowered your standards, you quieted your voice, you ignored your discernment. All for the sake of peace. But it wasn't real peace, it was survival. You were surviving that relationship, not thriving in it. And I didn't create you just to survive. You were made to flourish. And I'm calling you out of anything that keeps you small, anything that breaks your focus, anything that clouds your spirit. You can't keep watering something that refuses to grow. And I won't let you pour from a cup that's already cracked. The person with the name beginning with M, they've shown you who they are. Believe it. You don't need more proof. You need peace. You need to trust that I see what's next, and that I never ask you to let go unless I'm planning to replace it with something far better. You're about to walk into a season of rebuilding, and I don't just mean on the outside, I mean on the inside. Your heart, your confidence, your faith. It's all about to grow again, and that's why this disconnection is necessary. You cannot take broken agreements into places of promise. I need your hands open. I need your spirit clear. Comment 222 if you're believing God for a total rebuild, spirit, heart, and future. There's healing waiting for you on the other side of obedience. Not just temporary relief, but deep, soul-level healing. The kind that makes you wake up without anxiety. The kind that allows you to smile again without pretending. The kind that frees you from rehearsing the pain, from replaying the conversations, from wondering what you did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You just stayed longer than you should have. But there's no shame in that, only grace. I still choose you. I still call you mine. And I am still guiding you out with honor, not humiliation. I won't let this define you. I'll use it to refine you.